Okay, hello everyone. I'm Kratath Pandya. I'm one of the clinical associate at the Cleveland Clinic, and I'm a social media ambassador for the conference here. Here we are at the New York Wall Structural Heart Summit, and we have the leaders and the team here, the heart team involved, the women in the cardiology and the structural interventionalists that we have over here. Dr. Mayra Guerrero. We have from Mayo Clinic, to be precise. We have the whole team from the Mayo Clinic. Dr. Mayra Guerrero, Dr. Kopecky, and Dr. Holst we have. And I would like to just invite them to our small podcast that we have here, and just to kind of have a couple words and a small chat to help our upcoming generation to choose this field and what's upcoming in this field and what are the future aspects, how we can have more women in the cardiology and interventionalist and structural field, as you can see. So I think that's the those are the questions I'm going to have for them, and I'm going to open the field for them to have a couple words for the upcoming generation.
Thank you very much. Well, this is a multidisciplinary team, structural team at Mayo Clinic. I'm an interventional cardiologist. You have a hybrid surgeon, cardiac surgeon, but also interventional cardiologist and interventional echo. So there's a common word here, interventional cardiologist, surgeon, interventional surgeon, and interventional echo. I think, first of all, this is an amazing field. This is an amazing meeting. I love it because I love what, the topics that are being discussed, but also because it integrates all the disciplines that are involved. And this is a proof, that we work as a team, even at meetings. A few words to say. I mean, this field is so exciting. It's hard for me to hide my excitement. People talk about the future, but to be honest, I think this is not the future. This is already the present. Things are changed. First of all, we don't work alone anymore. We work as a team to try to bring to the patient the best possible treatment in the least invasive way if it's going to give us a good result. So to me, this is amazing, and I would invite anyone who likes the field to join because we need you. There's room for everyone, and we need more. The need for these procedures is only going to grow, and we need you guys. That's me.
Great, I completely agree. So I'm a cardiac surgeon, and one of the reasons I really want to do structural was that exactly. I think that structural is where the field is going. These are where the exciting changes are, and so surgeons need to be a part of that, which is really exemplified at this meeting. There's surgeons, interventionalists, imagers all together on all of the panels, and we really get a great perspective. We do that at the meetings, and we also do that clinically, and I think it makes us all better. Our relationship has hopefully helped some of their structural skills, and we learn things from our echo people every single day. So I think all of us working together really improves both the care and the access that our patients have.
And I am interventional echo, so I think one of the amazing things, and especially at Mayo, is just the team that we have. We are certainly colleagues and closer than that, but we really work together and answer questions, ask questions. And I think that's probably the best part of being able to work where we do. And I think to tell women trying to come into this field, I do echo, I don't do the procedures myself, but I certainly hope to assist them with it. And it certainly, it can be hard and difficult at times, but I love it because we sometimes do the echoes before the patients get to the cath lab and then in the cath lab. So we really get to follow them before, during, and then even after. On kind of their post-assessment. And so you get to be involved in this ever-changing field, even if we're not the proceduralists ourselves. So I think it's really exciting that we still get to be a part of this. And I think that's really good.
You guide
Yes,
the procedure.
exactly. More than a part of it.
That's more important. You guide the procedures. We humbly realize that whatever we do is thanks to the guidance from our echo colleagues. I just wanted to emphasize that. Thank you.
Both in the procedure and deciding what procedure to do.
Yeah. No, that is true. And I've really, truly grown in the last couple of years. And I would not have made it this far if it wasn't like having colleagues and women in the field too. So it's fantastic. So thank you.
Completely agree.
Thank you.
Yep. No, thank you. That's what is the team sport is all about, and
Yes.
that's what I see over here as well. And having all the women in this team, I think that's another
Yes.
inspiring thing for all the upcoming generations, not just for women but also for men. How you have made a statement for the upcoming generation that hey, it's not just the men who can be in this field; it's also for the women, and how you can grow and how you can become a leader, and all the opportunities and how you have curated your life. And I'm sure you are doing your best in your personal lives shifts as well, and how you are managing everything else. It's just amazing, to see you all grow, and of course everything. So if you can add a couple words for our upcoming, females and women who are looking forward to become a cardiologist, become a cardiothoracic surgeon, interventional echo specialist, if you can have a couple words and for them to kind of see this, field as a growing point for them and see themselves in the future in this field.
Well, I think it's totally doable. I mean, the talent is there, and don't stop. If you like a field, then go for it. No, don't give up. There's room for everyone.
And then when we have people like Dr. Guerrero to follow in her footsteps, I mean, she's really, you were the first interventional fellow, you were one of the only women, all of these things. So then when, we were coming up, I didn't have to be the first one because I got to look to an amazing mentor and do that. And I think that now that there's more and more people to look ahead to, and every person comes in with their own unique struggles and strengths, and there's a space for everyone. And I think that that's just becoming more and more evident.
Yep. No, I completely agree with everything. Is that Dr. Guerrero really fosters an environment that is welcoming to everybody, but especially to women. She wants to really foster relationships and bring up their careers. And it's not always easy to find everywhere. We are very lucky to have that. And so I think find your people. Certainly for women too, coming into cardiology, if you like this and this is what you want to do, continue it. You can take up space, you can have a voice. And I think no matter where you are, you can do that. I was the only female fellow for my 3 years during my cardiology fellowship, and it was amazing because I had great colleagues, but take up space. We can do, there's room for all of us. And so you find your people, no matter who they are.
Thank you. Well said.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the talk. I remember, I think your podcast that you had once, you did mention how your first ever, I think you were part of it somewhere, if I'm not wrong, the first ever in US. I think you were part of it, and you did mention how that inspired you to, grow in that field further, and how you wanted to become an interventional. I think you were maybe in your training somewhere. I remember your discussion on that podcast. So just a couple words.
March 10, 2005.
Wow.
William
Awesome.
Beaumont Hospital.
Yep.
I'm a fellow. Come to work at 7 a.m. No one told us, or no one told me. And there's a lot of people. And then I asked why, what's happening. There were some people speaking French.
Okay.
It was Alan Crivier, Alan Crivier, who came to Proctor the first time in the United States. And then I asked, what are they going to do? And they're like, they're going to do a transcatheter aortic valve replacement. And I'm like, they're going to do what? Like, I didn't know what that was. And then I go without knowing what TAVR was, and I saw that valve deployment. Yep. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Those 5 seconds is like I saw the future at that moment.
Yep.
And I knew at that moment that I was going to dedicate the rest of my career to valvular interventions.
Awesome.
Because I knew if you can do it there, you can do it in any valve.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yep.
Only 20 years later, gray hair and wrinkles, but it's been awesome 20 years.
Oh yeah, awesome. No, it's a great inspiring story that you just shared, and I'm sure that's going to help our upcoming, trainees and, upcoming generation to see through this field after further 20 years down the road, maybe some more innovations and, more procedures down the road. So thank you so much for having the chat with us. It was a really great discussion that we had, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.